Alright, so we are going to start by making a new table of contents for this. We're going to learn about the coordinate plane today, but we're going to start by making a table of contents. So we'll have our date, title, and page number. Okay, so table of contents, and we're going to go back over semester 1 content. We want to make sure that you nail semester 2 when you take it over the summer. So we're going to make sure that everything you needed in semester 1 is solid. The date will be April 4th, since you guys are doing this on April 4th. The title of our notes today is the coordinate plane. Okay, and this is going to be topic A. We're going to cover a lot of different topics. I'm going to restart my numbering system, so I'm going to start at page 1. Okay, so page 1. Once you have that set up, go ahead and turn the page. Alright, so topic A, coordinate plane. So something I noticed that a lot of us were lacking is being comfortable with what the coordinate plane is. So I want to go over a couple of things. So there are several different parts of the coordinate plane. So parts of the coordinate plane. So we have the x-axis, the y-axis. We have 4 coordinates. Okay. Not coordinates, 4 quadrants. Okay, think the word quad means 4, so there are 4 of them. And then there's the origin. So those are the 4 pieces of the coordinate plane. So if we labeled a coordinate plane, alright, our origin is right here in the center. It is the point 0, 0. The x-axis is the horizontal axis. The y-axis is the vertical axis. A funny way to think of that is you can actually take this and turn this into a giant Y. And then the 4 coordinates, we actually use what's called Roman numerals. And so the quadrants, wow, quadrants. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 is like a 1 and an I with a V next to it. So we start here and we go this way. So this is going to be quadrant 1. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3. And this is quadrant 4. So I'm going to do like an I with a V, and then I just connect them up top and down below. So there's something that's characteristic about each of these quadrants. So we're going to look in at quadrant 1 first. Okay, my x's and my y's are both positive. Okay, so if it was a coordinate point, it would be a positive number and a positive number. If we look at quadrant number 2, x is negative, but y is positive. Okay, x is to the left, going this way is negative, going to the right is positive, y going up is positive, and going down is negative. So we have a negative x and a positive y. So that point would look like negative number, positive number. Quadrant number 3. Sorry about that. So quadrant number 3, if we look, we have negative x. So quadrant number 3, x is negative, and y is also negative. Last but not least is quadrant number 4. So if we look at our x, it is positive. Oh, just kidding. Let's go back over here. If we look at the point, we'll have a negative number and a negative number. So over here, we've got x is positive. However, y is negative. So those points would be positive, negative. So sometimes a point will be actually on the y-axis or on the x-axis. If it's on the axis, either y or x, or the origin, it's said to not be in one of the quadrants, but on the axis. So we're going to look at a couple examples. So if we take our coordinate plane, I always find it helpful to label. Okay, y goes up top, x is on our horizontal side. And we always start from the origin when we're labeling points. So if I put this point right here, and we're just going to use the graph paper to say its lines. To count over, I always do my x first. So this point, we would go right 3, so plus 3. And then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so plus 5. So this point is 3, 5. If we did a point over here, we would go right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So plus 8 because I'm going to the right. And I would drop down 2, so this point is 8, negative 2. That matches what we said about our quadrants. Our quadrant 1 should be positive, positive. Quadrant 4 should be positive and a negative. What if we have a point on the x-axis? So on the x-axis, let's do it here. So that means we go left 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's minus 4. Do we go up or down any? No, so it's 0. So that's why this point is negative 4, 0. And then if we have another point, and we do this on the y-axis, just going to use pink again. Let's say we go down to here. We go down 1, 2, 3. So this point, we don't go left or right any, we just go straight down. So my x doesn't change, so my x is 0. But my y is -3. So now you're going to go practice the Khan Academy missions that are titled graphing points, coordinate points, and the coordinate plane.